landscape. So if you noticed in the book, I'm going to share my screen one more time to show you the picture of the book. Can you guys all see that? That's the very beginning of the story where the cricket was still in an egg, and there's the sun and the sky and the grass, and it's all different layers, different textures. So I thought we could make our craft like that and then put all of the friendly neighbors that he met on his path in the picture when we're done. So show you again, here's our Eric Carle style landscape. And to make that, you guys need your blue cardstock and your assorted tissue papers, all in blues and greens, some bug stickers, and ideally some white glue mixed with water. And I used 1 part water, 2 parts glue, and then just stirred it in with a paintbrush. But if you have just a glue stick, that'll work too. It's just a little bit trickier. So I'm just gonna tilt my screen a little bit for you. What we're gonna do to start is we're gonna start with the sky. So if everybody can get out their blues of tissue paper, and we're gonna rip it into strips so that we can make the different kind of layers like a cloud. So we're gonna end up with dark blue, and oh, we need the white now too, and light blue and white. So first do the 2 blues and just start ripping some strips. And you're gonna notice with tissue paper, when you rip one direction, it rips really nice like a strip. But if you try to rip this direction, it just doesn't rip very nice. So it's nice to do it this way if you're wanting to make clouds shapes. But if you want strips, turn the paper around and just rip. Okay? So get some dark blue strips, and you can make some long and some short. And it's actually really nice if you've got some that it kind of goes to a point, because it looks like real clouds that way, the way the lines end up in the sky. Rip, rip, rip for your dark blue, and then do the same with the light blue. Rip away. The fun part. We just need a nice pile of them before we get started. Once you have your blue, 2 different blues in strips, then grab the white. And this one, we're gonna need a little bit bigger pieces so we can make some clouds. That's gonna go on last, okay? So, that's a really big one. We don't need too many of the white. I'm sorry if that was really noisy and crinkly for you. Okay, do you guys all have your strips ready to go? Okay, so here's where we might need the grown-up to help, or if you're older, you can do it yourself. We are going to paint some blue on the top half of the paper, not the bottom, just the top half, okay? And now again, if you only have a glue stick, then just rub your glue, make it cover your top half. So I'm just gonna paint it on. And you don't wanna go too thick or the paper is gonna get really bubbly. Oh, I almost knocked over my cup of glue. Okay, so you see, I've got my glue on half. And then what we're going to do is start layering the tissue paper. And it's okay if it overlaps because you can trim it off later. So I started with my dark blue so that I could layer the light blue and the white on top and get more of a streaky sky. Just put a few dark blues, whatever you like the look of. Okay, now you're going to need your glue again and put a little bit of glue on top of your dark blue so that your next layer can stick. So now we're going to take our light blue and start putting it everywhere. And you can see that's what I like about Carle's books is his art. He creates different colors by layering. So you can see how my dark blue, that dark blue is now getting to be a medium blue because we put light blue on top. So just go along and cover however you like. Oops, my glue was running. Wow, you guys are doing good. Okay, when you have all your blues on and you like it, then we're gonna get our white and crinkle it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this is gonna be my cloud, and we're gonna crinkle it up. Now it's not so big anymore. You see, it kind of made it a little bit smaller, but we want it all crunchy. And then add again a little bit more glue wherever you want your cloud, and you just press it down so that you end up with a puffy cloud. Can you guys see? So put on as many clouds as you want. You guys are doing really good. This is why we need a little cloth, because your hands get sticky from touching the glue. Good work, you guys. For those of you who are done your sky, we are going to start with the sun. So you can either cut out a circle or rip a circle. I'm going to rip. I like ripping this tissue paper, it's fun. So you just start with one piece. What I did is I take kind of like a square and then I just folded it up a couple times. So you only have to rip like a piece of pizza, kind of a circle. You don't have to go all the way around. That makes sense. That doesn't really look like a circle. There. So then when I open it up, I've got a circle, but I want to keep it closed because I only want the sun to be on half of my paper. So you see I only need half a circle. So in the storybook, they had the sun in the top. You can put it wherever you want. I think for this one, I'm going to try putting it on the top. So again, put some glue on your paper put the double layer of paper sun like that. And then put a little bit of glue over the edges and around the sun because we want to make our sunbeams, okay? So out of the yellow or an orange, you can cut triangles or strips to make your sunbeams. So I've got some yellow triangles. So I'm going to place them around my sun like that. See? Nice work. Oops, this one stuck to my finger. There. And then my next step is to add my orange. So I just cut some thin strips and I'm ripping them up and putting them down. Let's see if you can see. Getting stuck to me everywhere. You guys having the same problem? I'm going to be covered with little sunbeams. So here we go. I think I'm going to put another orange on the top here. And if any of the edges are sticking up, you can paint them down. Works. There we go. So I'm done my sky. Now you guys ready to do your grass? Yeah? If you're not ready, that's okay. You can just keep working on your sky. But I'm gonna move ahead to the grass. So we're gonna start ripping strips of the light green and the dark green, okay? So just like the sky, but you might want bigger, like wider strips so that the look will be a little bit like rolling hills, okay? Get my dark green. So I ripped one of my strips like this, kind of rounded, so it'll look like a hill. But you can do it however you like. Isn't this fun that we can add layers and our picture just starts getting prettier and prettier as we go? So I started with the green, dark green, and then added the light green after. Can you guys see? But do it however you want. I just like that you can kind of see the dark green through the light green. So again, we're gonna paint, this time we're gonna paint the bottom half of our paper and do the same thing we did for the sky. Okay. So, I'm gonna do it upside down so that I can reach. So there's one piece. I need a little bit more glue. You layer the dark green on top of each other, you get even darker green. So we get lots of different colors. And then remember to put some glue on top of the dark green so your light green can stick to something. And then we're gonna just start putting the light green on. Who else is getting sticky fingers? Yeah. Kind of messy, huh? Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so my landscape is finished. Now, fun part, since it's wet, but the stickers might not stick, but since it's glue, I'm hoping they're gonna stick okay. So you can look at the stickers you got and see if you can find some of the Cricut's friends and put them on the picture. So I'm going to add butterfly. Put a butterfly in the sky. And oh, I have one that looks like a spittlebug. Do you guys remember the spittlebug who was sitting on the leaf in a bunch of bubbles of spit? I'm gonna put him right here on the grass. And I've got a ladybug. Didn't meet any ladybugs today, but we learned about ladybugs a couple weeks ago, right? So I added some ladybugs. Oh, and I got a dragonfly sticker. And because my grass isn't all the way down, look, I was able to tuck some of my stickers under the grass and some of them over the grass. Some of you guys might even have some flower and plant stickers. You can use those. There! Got my bugs and my critters on my landscape.